Welcome back to the AAA MF YouTube channel. We are back for some drag racing because everyone likes drag racing. The Christmas special has had over 500,000 views. Go and watch that one if you haven't seen it yet. Today, we've got the Audi R8 V10 Plus against the McLaren 600 LT Coupe, both around 600 brake horsepower, but they do it very differently. V10 naturally aspirated engine against the V8 twin turbo, four-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. Who do you think is going to win? Thank you to our sponsor, BOTB. Win your dream car with BOTB, the dream car competition company. Tickets start at just 85 pence, and they regularly add supercars like the McLaren 600 LT and the Audi R8 V10 in their lineup to win. All you have to do is head down to botb.com and have a go at their Spot the Ball competition. If you get the winning coordinates in the game, you'll win the car you've played for. They have over 150 other cars on their website that you could win, and the competition is open to anyone in the world, and you only have to be 16 to enter. They have a guaranteed weekly winner, so check it out now, and your dream car could be sitting outside your house next Tuesday. Links in the video description below. So the format for today's race is going to be one start with launch control, one start without launch control, and one rolling race. I think that's pretty fair. Let's get these two on the start line and race. Well, the English weather has kind of interfered with our filming today. The Audi R8 has four-wheel drive and the 600 LT is on Trofeo R tyres, so really there's no match. He's not getting the traction down because it's raining. I think what we should do is bring along another car that can compete with the 600 LT, another car that's V8, twin turbocharged, rear-wheel drive. We just happen to have a spare Ferrari. Why don't we go and interview the driver, because he's featured on the channel in the past. Ryan, how are you? Welcome back to the channel.
I'm good, thanks very much.
So the last time we saw you, you were racing another McLaren, 675 LT, and you beat him.
Done that one.
What's the power on your car?
660.
Who told you that?
You.
Against 600 in the 600 LT. So let's go and interview Steve. Good luck. Okay, Steve.
Hello.
You can't say I'm not a fair man. I'm not racing you in my Audi because I've got the four-wheel drive.
Exactly.
So you're going to race another car that has a little bit more power.
True.
But both V8 twin turbo engines.
Correct.
How do you think you're going to do?
With my tyres, racing driver excuses, I'm going to lose because I've got no traction whatsoever.
So you've got the Trofeo R's and there's no tread on those tyres. Okay, well,
let's keep in a straight line.
We're not going to use launch control because I think it'll be even harder with launch control, but we've got a nice long runway. We might as well do some racing. Good luck. So, as you can see, 600 LT is coming back second. So, Ryan won. How was the traction? It was a struggle.
It was a struggle, yeah.
But you won.
We won.
We're going to do the best out of three. So So we'll do one more race between these two cars. Steve, how'd you do?
No traction.
No traction. He didn't have traction either. We'll do another race. No launch control, right? Do you want to use launch or not? The drivers don't want to use launch control, so anyone that's going to complain, both drivers have opted not to use launch control because it's damp, and I think it'll make it even more difficult to get traction off the line. So we're going to do one more race. Let's go. So the Ferrari won again. Now what I'm going to do, and the drivers don't know this, I'm going to get them to swap drivers to see if it's the driver or the car. So you lost to the Ferrari, but we want to see if it's you or the car. Okay. We want you to get in the Ferrari. Happy with that?
Happy with that.
You're going to get into the McLaren, my friend. So all those people that complain on previous YouTube videos, it's the driver. Well, now we're going to see if it's the driver or the car. Ferrari won again to prove that it wasn't the driver, it was the car, but it was a better launch this time. So let's bring on the drivers, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to race my Audi R8 V10 Plus against the winner, which was the Ferrari. And we've got lovely Curtis here rubbing down the cars from Crystal Valeting. Curtis, you're doing a great job.
Thank you, thank you.
You're out. You lost. No, you won in this one,
I did.
but your car lost. So you could say you won a race today. How did this feel compared to your one?
It gets off the line quicker. It
Gets
really
off the
does.
line quicker.
It feels looser.
You got off the line better than he got off the line in his own car.
I feathered it.
You're sitting perfectly in those seats. Look, they're made for you.
It's quite comfy. I'll give
How
you
did
that.
you find racing this one?
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
So you still prefer your Ferrari?
I did.
He says he loves Ferraris, but he's got a McLaren. Okay, so now I'm going to race you in my Audi R8 V10 Plus, and you're going to get back into your Ferrari. As that race was so close, I think we're going to do it again. We weren't planning on doing it again. We're going to do it again. My car, the tyres were a little bit cold, so we're going to do it again. Beat the Ferrari in an Audi R8 V10 Plus. Now, I know if I left it at that everyone would say it was one race each and you didn't do a decider. So we're going to do a decider. But this time we're going to make it interesting. I'm going to drive the Ferrari. So we'll see if it's the car or the driver. Let's go. So we're going to get into the 488. I have done a review of this car, but I've never drag raced one. I have drag raced a 458 Speciale on this strip against my 4 litre. By the way, what does everyone think of this lovely white interior? Let's race. Well, kind of won and I lost because I lost in Ryan's car, but my car won. The one thing I'll say about the 488 is that when you get onto an open stretch of road, not a normal road, this car comes alive. So on the track, it is absolutely sensational, which was the same thing I had with the 458 Speciale. On a track, it feels alive and sensational. You can really open up the engine. On the road, you just don't really feel that full potential. And the Audi R8 V10 Plus sounds absolutely incredible. When I was driving down and I heard this engine, it sounded epic. Obviously, conditions are wet. The 4-wheel drive won the day. Plus, this has a beautiful V10 engine. I hope you enjoyed the little mix-up of cars today. I want to thank BOTB, our sponsor. Click on the link below to see how to enter. Please subscribe because we've got a few more special videos coming up at Bruntingthorpe in the rain.